Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. The Wadi Abashim Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders a great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the again, pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams, the ungodly, and the Edens. Rightfully so. Here, Baratazah, the Lord, take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs they have taken upon. This video is sponsored by the consequences of disobedience. And right now the time is 12:15 a.m. in the morning, 10/25, October 25th, 2023. The hopeful year, all prophecies come to pass. And I came back in about like 10 minutes ago, maybe 15, and my television was on, and I saw this is what I saw. I seen this right here, what you looking at, right? And the name of this video I was watching, I don't watch Dream Champ and none of the other stuff, hip hop stuff. I've been a hip hop artist for probably like, before I came into truth. I did a lot of music, and I always had issues with certain rappers, like like the gangster rappers. Like I really didn't got into it, but Special Ed, I used to listen to Special Ed. We grew up on the New York side, and I know that the hip hop community has been infiltrated by coming up. I remember when I first got onto YouTube, based upon learning about a lot of things that Esau was doing. That's the first things I learned, before I got to learning about the truth. Because I truly believe that, according to the Spirit, Spirit Yahweh Shemel Shah was guiding me to him, but he was trying my spirit. And Satan was also intervening because he was, don't you want some of this money? Motherfucker needed some money, man. Before you're trying to feed your family, whatever. And I'm looking at these individuals, they came up, how we came up. It doesn't matter what side you're in. It only matters your nationality and these curses that we are under. That's why this is sponsored by the consequences of disobedience. This is sponsored by the consequences of disobedience. And I ran into a few verses. I brought this so I could find them again, because alright. This is one I just read. Because hold on, let's go here. Alright, yeah, this is the one. I came across this verse. That verse I just read jumped in my head. Let's read it again before I go here. This jumped in my head. As soon as I heard the guy say something, I don't want to play the video because I don't know if it get a strike or something. They say, oh, you're using somebody else's voice. I don't want to. This is just for educational purposes. Based upon the guy, especially where it says something. He said that NWA brought in the destruction of hip hop. Okay, and when I remember when they came out. So it was more about being a gangster and being a drug dealer and pushing bad things on our community, right? If we're gonna call it that. I think Apostle Cabal went into the word community. It means like a demonic word, whatever. So it's something like to the effect like that. But we are under the curses. This as soon as I heard what Special Ed said that we was destroying ourselves, because this is the era of destruction. This is the last peak of us getting out of here. So it's gonna be all hell's gonna break loose before we get much tribulation to enter the kingdom. Just quoting that verse, I might get that. Much tribulation to enter into the kingdom, and that's what's happening. We're in that era where we're not going to enter the kingdom unscathed, should I say? Like you might make it out, but you might lose a relative or family member, whatever. Until you get on the other side, you're gonna see them on the other side. But right now, how this is looking, we are in the worst case scenario when it comes to all this mayhem we see. Because now the remnant we see what's going on. We understand that when we hear something, we filter it out through the scriptures. So based upon what I heard, especially what I said, because to tell you the truth, when I kept seeing this guy, like I was like, why do I know this guy? He got this curly hair and shit. I didn't really know who he was until I seen this video. And the name of this video is The Dog Pound Confronts Special Ed Over His Comment on NWA Introducing Destruction to Hip Hop. And I truly believe that too. Not, because I really, I was to listen to Easy, and I never thought about it back then. We was young. Ice Cube, and they was coming up in their era of hip hop, right? Rap music, because it did change. But we had different MCs that was put to the side, like Public Enemy, KRS-One was put. I truly believe hip hop was infiltrated. When I started, as I'm up in age, that he's not speaking something that's not true. And I'm looking at the rest of these individuals in this picture, I think Corrupt and the rest of them. They're upset about what he said, but it's the truth. Based according to the scriptures, it's the truth. That it says Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. And our eyes are at that, growing up out, I say this now, growing up in that era, we was always fighting each other, man. We was killing each other, man. Coming up, a lot of people didn't make it out. And I truly believe that they saw something, they heard something, and they had to get dealt with. People was like, "Oh no, we can't let him. He's not going to comply." Or they got these blood sacrifices. Hey, they do these things, and it's more to reveal. Right now, people don't sign certain contracts and stuff like that, and then they can't. What is it called? Gag order, something like that. You can't speak about certain things. They don't sign the oath and all this crazy shit behind the scenes. You can't speak about what you've seen or what you've done, what we're involved in. If you do, this is the consequences. And I truly believe that happened to a lot of individuals. And then when you go come out in the open and you start speaking about stuff, then they know how you look. They know, and they gotta get you. These people are evil, man. And it's the ones behind the scenes. Esau, on Joshua, he didn't lie about. He told the truth. Especially at the truth hurt, so they didn't want to be pointed out. To me, I think they all, from across the board, follow the money. Now To me, when I look at Ice Cube, he's saying he don't want to be a part of it no more. You know? I look at you know, Jay-Z and them, Puffy and them. They all in the mix. They get following money, man. Some people sign these gag or they have to um they made that type of music. You know? Satan was dealing with more of the corrupt part of it. This is Satan's world. He was dealing with more of the corrupt part than the righteous part. Because this is not Yahweh Shem Shah's world. So we are under this is the consequences. This is the consequences of disobedience. What you see now is what happens when you disobey Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, so let me read this verse here. I got this right here. Let's come here real quick. It says Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Shah has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I know of all the family of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your sins. And that's what he has done. He has punished us for our sins, man. All right? We are caught in the worst case scenario, man. And we are a very special people to him. So if he said, only you, I'm going to punish you for your sins, your iniquity. Let's read it in NLT, get a little clearer. From among all the families on the earth. From among all the families on the earth. Every person on this, every nation on this earth. That's what I mean by families. I have been intimate with you alone. Okay, he only taught that to be intimate. He only bonded with us. All right, he only bonded with us, man. He didn't bond with nobody else. Like how
intimate.
How we are so closely acquainted, closely acquainted, familiar. All right, he's only familiar with us. All right, that's what details. It says intimate detail of his sexual encounter. It's not about. It's about this truth. It's not about sex and all. We didn't have sex with the Lord. A very close friend. His circle of intimates. Very close friends. Private, confidential, secret. He only told us the secrets. Inward, deepest. Yes, he have only been like that with us, man. The secrets has been revealed to us. Another verse just jumped in my head. This is how this verse goes. This is and it's very important. This is very important. Very important that what we are learning about how. Hey, listen, I'm of age and I grew up on hip hop and rap music, but I always knew it was different from one each other. Hip hop, was for the culture. Rap music was like gangster rap, whatever and it was gangster music. NWA had. They probably, to me, they probably couldn't. They probably can't talk about what they had done. They signed contract. They got They signed closure contracts. They can't do this. The West Side, East Side did the same thing. Fit Jay-Z in them, 50 Cent in them. Come on, man. Follow the money, man. So it's not nothing. This ain't personal. This is business. Y'all got your business doing in the world, right? So you know what? Us coming out of this world, we know better. And I remember being in the music game, right? and they ask you, oh, you want order for you to get to the next level or whatever level, you got to sign a contract. I'm not signing no damn contract. I was selling my music on the street. I was like, fuck it. Like, I'd rather get my money now, and then, if I got to file taxes, I file taxes. But, you got to pay taxes. But fucking trying to be, I never did to be a star, a celebrity. You see what's happening? I just did it so I could have some money, daily bread. As I learned the truth, the more I drift away from music. And from because hey, when I was filming and stuff, and, I filmed a lot of violent activity at parties and shit, fighting and shit. They're fighting each other. Esau ain't in there. They ain't fighting Esau. They fighting each other. Now who gonna be the leader? But now both of y'all got your head bust wide open. So we gotta think about that. This is Psalm chapter 47, chapter 147, verse 19. From us learning when we was in the wilderness. Oh, hold on. Before I read that, let's go here back to this. All right, I want to get to the point here. It says, Amos chapter 3, verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. And that's what he did. He punished us for it. This was happening. The consequences of disobedience, man. The consequence of disobedience is all this death, destruction. I remember that song, Self-Destruction. We're gonna be self-destruction. They was trying, but you cannot compete with Anshanshua in his world. This is Anshanshua's world. This is Anshanshua's world, yo. I'm out and about going to work, whatever. I can't fuck with them in this doing regular work, man. They come in bunches. They're a bunch of hyenas, man. They cannot compete with you face to face, man. Cause we will win. If we knew, there's a video. It was a race for success. I'm gonna say, right? Race for success. The race, right? They put Esau way up in the front, and they put a time on it, a date, a year, right? Whatever. He was 20 years ahead, and Jake was in the back, 20 years behind. So every time they kept moving, they racing around, and then Esau passed another 20 years. So they got us they're 40 years ahead, man. This is their world, man. This is their world. They advanced already. We are just catching up. And the more we try to catch up, the more they push us back. So we are in the worst case scenario, man. And this worst case scenario is that we cannot, we are under the curses for disobedience. This is the consequences of disobedience. Our eyes is evil towards our brother. Right? I was just thinking about, and that's a prime example. That the individual at my job I have issues with. I didn't even know I had issues with, but I just got issues with. You know why? Because he saw me and he envied me. Our eyes is toward envy towards our brother, man. It tells you that Judah will not vex Ephraim, Ephraim will not vex Judah, will not envy Judah. That's what's happening, man. We got problems with each other, man, because of disobedience. That's why, how much, there was a lot of information on YouTube when I first got on it. There was a video that said, we ain't gotta come outside and hang you anymore. Y'all killing each other with the guns. They put those guns into our neighborhoods. The drugs and that. We don't, man, niggas ain't, yo, Jake ain't going overseas nowhere to get no damn drugs. They ain't that smart. Man, ain't that much. This is only them. This drug epidemic is made to destroy us. This is the consequences of disobedience, man. So, for us disobeying the Lord Yahweh Shah, we are now. He said, "You're gonna be your eyes gonna be evil towards your brother. You're gonna run down on each other." And that's what's happening, man. We pulverizing each other, man. I'm talking about destroying one another. And that's what, hey, I didn't even know that was special ed. I'm looking, I'm like, how do I know this guy? I didn't never see, I don't watch, you know what I mean, like, I seen a clip, he says, but I didn't hear this comment about him saying this. I really don't watch the whole, like, sit there and watch. I was, back in the days, I was listening to Noriega and Capone. Queensbridge and all that, Queens and all that. I was listening to rap. Those were my dudes. I ain't gonna front. Mobb Deep and all them, and I grew up on them, but they ain't make it out. They look fucked up right now. They don't sign them deals. Ice Cube and all them. Eazy-E's dead. I don't know who. I forgot the other two over here, but the two that's relevant now, still running around, is Ice Cube and Dr. Dre. Corrupt them ain't really relevant. They probably make side money. They probably did their dirty right. Snoop is relevant. Follow the money. What's them dudes' name? The small hatters behind the scene. They are who I forgot who Dre. You end up watching, but behind the scenes, who are they called? What they call handlers? Those are the ones, man. Those are the ones that got all this shit corrupt. They know it's not. Special ed didn't lie. They didn't see the future. They just wanted they wanted to eat then, and then realize Ice Cube started saying, he started making different songs about no grease with no what is the name of that song? No something with Vaseline or some shit. He started paying attention. But it was too late. He already made a deal. You can look at it. Look at this picture. Yeah, they was corrupt, man. NWA? You mean you couldn't come up with something better than that? Because they wasn't thinking. They didn't see the future. That's what Special Ed said. He said they was the fathers of the self-destruction now. Because remember that song, Self-Destruction? They was trying to make a message in that song, but it wasn't working. Because even they was corrupt. Even they was doing crazy shit on the east side. Chicago is destroyed. They got that drill music. It's crazy how it came from NWA. Rap. Remember KRS One partner got killed in the street. You think motherfuckers want to see you crabs in the barrel, man? They don't want you making it out of here. Leave them here. They will pull you down. This is why the brotherhood is so important, man. I grew up with people in the world, man. They was fucking corrupt, man. The motherfuckers, people I grew up with, man. They ain't want their shit. I ain't around them now. Hey, the Lord has preserved us. How it goes? Because we needed a hedge. We needed to protect them, man. We needed protection. See what I did that right. Slovakia. Cause we cannot do this without Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Cause I'm telling you, man. I'm sorry, bro. We cannot fucking save ourselves, man. I'm trying to think of a verse. Can't even think of it. Salakia. Cause this shit makes me angry. Hey, Salakia. And we need protection. We need a hedge around us. Proverbs chapter. I was trying to take with this verse. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. The name of Yahweh Shah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. We are safe out of this fucking mayhem. This worst case scenario, bro. We are safe. We ran into Yahweh Shah. When we heard this truth, we ran away from this madness, man. I ran. I was running. Please, I need protection, man. Man, Biggie's dead. Tupac's dead. Big L's dead. And we know behind the scenes that the small hatters is involved. Young Dolph is dead. Rappers is dead. They probably sent them people that look like us to do it, but they done paid them to do it, and then next thing you know, the ones that did it, they gone. The only way we able to speak this truth is because the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. That's why we are able to do what we're doing. That's the only reason why we are safe under the jurisdiction of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Nothing else. That this is what we see right now is the consequences of disobedience. Okay. This is the worst case scenario. That's why this is the last kingdom that we're gonna be seeing all this hell. That we're gonna go through hell. This is fucking hell, bro. This is the reason why. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. I was when I started watching YouTube, and I was just see so much corruption, man. Like about Esau and them, man. How much they did behind the scenes, slavery. Man, they don't want us to come up, bro. Why we act like this ain't happening, man? That's why I know that behind the scenes, these other people, they're doing stuff, man. And we're just reaping the hell of it, man. Now, since we got this truth, we are protected, bro. Let me see something. The fear of the Lord is the strong. The name of the Lord Shah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe, man. We are safe. We're safe in here, man. We may not. We're going through the hell, but you know what? It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever, bro. Psalm chapter 91, verse 14, because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. And I will set him on high because he has known my name. And that's what I'm telling you, man. I just read that. We know Yahweh Shemel Shah's name. We are safe, man. Word. Man, we out of here, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, this place is a sick fucking place. And we have to trust in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 4. Trust ye in the Lord Yahweh Shah forever. For in the Lord Yahweh Shah is everlasting strength, man. That's our strength, man. That's where it's at, man. And we are not strong even as rappers. Look at this. You see these rappers? Ice Cube going through the motions right now. The other day stopping him. He didn't want to take the Florida Nightingale juice. Eazy-E dead. Dr. Dre's, I don't know what the fuck going on him. Like, it's motherfuckers done did shit behind the scenes, man. There's no way in fucking hell it's not true. All right? Jay-Z, you see how Jay-Z look now? Dame Dash is in the cut right now. He can't really talk about shit because he done seen shit. 50 Cent, I don't care what y'all say. Them motherfuckers, they sold. And even amongst the circumcision, which is us in this truth, we know that the only group that's standing the test of time through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah is Great Millstone. Because the rest of these groups, they doing crazy. Look at this new other guy. He looking crazy right now. Come on, they looking real crazy. They showing they colors is being shown. And it's going to reveal itself. More is going to be revealed, and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and all the Akim are going to say, "I told you so." So I didn't really have any other verses. I just saw this and I got angry, and I didn't, like I said, I never watched Dream Champ and none of that shit. I can't sit there and watch them. I don't. They're already sitting there drinking and smoking. Fuck all that shit. I don't want to see all that shit. I don't want. You're not gonna tell me that I gotta sit here and watch that shit, and then I'm straggling some fence. Fuck that. I'm just gonna stick to watching the Apostles, Great Millstone, and my Akim and the elders and my Akim, and I'm gonna sit here and if that verse jumped in my head, just based upon hearing this, what he said, that your eyes will be evil towards your brethren, that means that I just use the scriptures to filter out what been going on for all this time. That's it. This is sponsored by the consequences of disobedience. All praise and honor and glory to God. By Shema Shah, by Shema Kakwadash. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.